Before I go and race, I always look up down my lane and I take a deep breath, and I think that I put in all this hard work, so why can't I then perform and do the best I can? And I just focus on my race and no one else next to me. I'm always active, whether it's either walking my dog outside or just hiking with my family. Like, I'm never standing still.
She's always really enjoyed being physically active. We had a trampoline and she would be on the trampoline for like 5 hours a day. And then she moved on from the trampoline and taught herself how to do a backflip. And I do think that physical activity is good for you and it creates healthy bodies, healthy minds.
I grew up skiing, horseback riding, playing tennis. In middle school, I played on the soccer team, I played co-ed ice hockey, I played lacrosse. It wasn't until freshman year of high school that I went out for track. I tried the 55 hurdles for the first time and I made it all the way to state opens. Then for my junior year, that was probably my most challenging year. I decided to come back for junior year, which would probably be my last season of soccer, just because I wanted to take track to the next level. My season was going extremely well. Unfortunately, our last regular season game, I went in for a tackle and I tore my left ACL and lateral and medial meniscus. I remember when I first heard the pop during the game, I immediately thought, there goes my track career right now.
You know, it was hard to watch that happen because she worked so hard at what she does and we just didn't know what was going to happen.
I was probably on crutches for 2 months, 3 months until I was walking perfectly. And then I started running around June, July on the track, and that wasn't nothing too strenuous on my knee. I also started doing some work just to get my legs used to the feeling again. I did go to a track camp in the summer, which was my first real track workout, I want to say.
One of the biggest smiles I had was when she started doing hurdles again, because the doctor originally said, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to again or not.
When I did get back to the track, I kind of felt even stronger than I was before the injury. I had probably even more encouragement from others, but also I just had this hunger and desire to want more since I was out for a whole season.
As a freshman, she was asked to do it, and in the space of indoor season, which was probably 2 months, she became one of the better hurdlers that Wilton High School has seen. And coming back this year, after the injury, she has become the best hurdler that Wilton has ever seen.
My first big success on the track was winning the Armory Hispanic Games, where I won the 55-meter hurdles. I posted a huge PR and broke the school record. I was a 2-time CAS-CIAC champion. I won the 55 hurdles and the 55 dash back-to-back. And then I placed 3rd in the 300 meters. I was the Class L champion in the 55 hurdles. And I broke another school record in the 100-meter hurdles. I spent a lot of my time with the Wilton Land Trust during that period of time when I was recuperating from my injury. That also helped me stay super active. We did community service days called Stewardship Sundays, where the community comes out and they help us plant trees. I would go out and water those. I'd walk the trails with my dog, with my family. And a huge part of my training process now too is my recovery steps, which I know a huge part of that is just being outside and being mindful of where I am and my breathing and stuff. So kind of together with track and my internship at the Wilton Land Trust, I've been able to be more mindful of where I am, and just being outdoors kind of helps calm me and keep me relaxed.
It brings me happiness to see her happy, because she is a child that, or now a young woman, that's happiest when she's in motion, I would say. And she has had success with it, maybe just because she approaches things with a good attitude.
I always now try and keep in mind that I'm racing in my own lane, both on the track and outside of track, that no matter what other people are doing around me, I just need to focus on what I need to do. I feel like that's a huge aspect of being an athlete. When you just take a moment and think about where you've come from, all the progress and all the hard work that you've put into your journey, just taking a moment to reflect on that, that's super, super helpful to help you compete better.